Here we are. uh, so audio was being a little bit difficult, so if it sounds different, that's why. So today we're going to be playing the Nod Krai Archon quest. I'm very, very far behind, and to clarify how far behind I am, I've excuse me, I've only just met Durin, so I don't entirely know where I am in the story. I just know I'm behind. So bear with me. And yeah, so we're gonna move on to this next main section. Is audio working? Because I have no idea. But yeah, let me just hi Ray. We have Curatorium of Secrets, and somewhere here is Nefer. I think I only. Yeah, you're just gonna bear with me. Thank you. I need to get a better. So, yeah, no, wait. We only just started going over Rarier's backstory. That's where I'm at. So, oh.
Thank you for waiting.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
It's okay. We actually use the time to help Dainsleif get a room at the hotel.
Because that's more fun.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsleif already. We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Dane and I go way back, Nefer.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you.
To be fair,
it shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, my only goal is to see it through. Alright, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarier's thoughts again using my confidential method. Now, I'm sure you've seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of how dangerous it can be.
That's good.
The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on searching for information.
Wow,
Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. We will discuss our observations after the ceremony has concluded.
I'm a streamer, so I'm afraid I cannot be quiet.
Any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony. In any case, Paimon has her own job to do, which requires staying in the room, but not joining the ceremony.
More Dainsleif scenes? Yeah. Never conspicuously left out details of her confidential method. Guess her brain diving techniques are a trade secret. Okay. Okay.
Well,
it's a Sumeru secret, I guess.
Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarier's mind, it's imperative that we have a team member on the outside. In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be greatly
Wait, so
appreciated.
we're placing
I
all
second that.
of our
This is a
we're placing our
dangerous
lives in
operation here,
Paimon's hands.
and you're
Oh
our
no.
whole rescue
Paimon's
team.
employed. Yeah,
That's
that might
pretty
not
much
be a
the
good
most
idea.
important
Oh no.
job in the
Send
crew.
help.
So, Paimon's like the
Seriously, though, I
lifeguard?
love Paimon's new
Yeah,
yeah,
that makes
it's like
sense.
so much
All right,
nicer. I
got
mentioned this in the previous
Good.
stream, but I like
Please
it a lot
take
more.
a seat. We'll get started
Did y'all
momentarily.
hear Candace and Ganyu's new voices? They recently got
Did
recast
Mr.
as
Dainsleif
well.
tell you anything else?
They sound really
He told
similar,
me
and I
that
do
he
like them a
believes
lot.
Rarier kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job.
Wow,
You
man.
think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history? No chance.
Well, as
Sure,
long as
we'll
you
go
don't
with
let
that.
morbid
We'll go with
curiosity get in
We'll
the
go
way
with
of
that pizza.
safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
Alright.
You're such a killjoy.
She's got incense candles. It almost feels like a summoning ritual. Oh boy! This is what happens at the girls' sleepovers. Seems Nefer still has no intention of sharing her trade secrets, but now's not exactly the moment to pry. Traveler has self-awareness? I see there's a chest on the table. Could that have something to do with her intel gathering methods? For all we know, yes.
All right.
Good job, Lumi.
I'm good
You're
to
getting
go.
smarter.
All set over here too.
I am ready as
Promise,
well.
Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
Pinky promise.
All right. Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin. Close your eyes.
Someone say rituals? Yeah!
Phew. Could this be his office?
It's a very fun looking
Pretty
office,
standard
you know?
setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, files. According to Dainsleif, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are there's plenty of top secret intel stashed away in this room.
Let's go snooping!
Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarier? Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
Alright. Gotta play with Nefer herself. I love Nefer's design.
He looks even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's changed.
Watch as it, like, turns out to be like... Oh no. Watch as it turns out to be like a... Like, this would be, like, something to do with Felindus.
He looks even gloomier.
Okay, we already interacted with that. Oh, we can just sit. Okay. Nefer is the new Snoopy.
Today's files are
Yeah.
in. Time to wade through them just like usual.
Oh! I like this!
Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized.
Oh no.
This one should be archived under purged targets.
What? What?
Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Never knew paper could cause static.
Neutralized.
Like, It's like the paper the pencil scratching on the paper.
Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter.
Oh. This is gonna get really dark really fast, isn't it? I don't like that.
Never mind. What's it got to do with me?
Is he starting to feel bad for them? Rare, have a heart, please. Do we have to go through all of these?
Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Oh, we're gonna...
Neutralized on...
Yeah, he's dead too, okay.
Just another nobody for the archive.
Rare, I thought you were starting to get better, wow.
Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh. He barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants.
Does Rare have a conscience? Does Rare have a conscience? Wait, that one looks like a kid.
Female.
Oh, just
16.
Oh.
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed
Leave
making
children
contact
out.
with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
No.
Neutralized on...
Rare.
Filed. I have no recollection of this girl.
Huh?
None whatsoever.
Absolutely not. Yeah,
She doesn't
no.
seem to be anyone important, but then again, how many of them really are?
No. Nah.
Female,
No!
13. Occupation, none.
This is just a
Orphan
little
and
kid.
confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other
Remind
descendants
me
during
why
the past year.
they're trying to like
Poses
wipe
a
out
threat
the
to the
Crimson
dynasty.
Moon dynasty.
Neutralized and...
Why?
Filed.
This guy looks acts dangerous yet has a soft heartbeat. Yeah. Please tell me he feels guilty for this, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna.
Male,
This one's only 11.
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has not been observed making any contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized and...
We're just gonna go through the whole stack. Oh wow. Oh. How many more of these are there?
Male.
There's a lot of these.
6. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
His voice sounds like it's like breaking with each one. It's like, oh. Like, these poor kids. To be fair, that child most likely committed some war crimes. What did the kid do? He didn't mention any crimes.
It's funny, isn't it?
Oh.
Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it.
Okay.
Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken
Who's
care of.
talking? Is this like
The remaining weaklings
Who's talking?
will be increasingly
trust me?
easy to deal
No.
with.
This is a kid. What did the Crimson Moon Dynasty do?
No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that
Okay,
is
thank
by
you for
eliminating
explaining
any
that.
and all
Rare.
potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd
They're
back me up
literally
too.
murdering
Assuming,
children!
of course, that they were. aware of all the facts.
Look for Vettelfulnir. That was Vettelfulnir, okay.
A file tucked inside a folder. The title reads, Dear Breakfast Shop Owner. It's a list of names, but at this stage I have no idea who any of them even are.
We need the
Wonder
lore.
what kind of encryption technique this is. Seems like it has to be inserted into that camouflage device nearby. Aha! It's an audio recording.
Please, hear me out. I can't shake this feeling that someone's been spying on our house. No, I'm not being paranoid. It's true. I saw someone dressed in all black. It was a couple of days back, but that was on another street, not near my house. I swear, I know what I saw.
Ray. Be nice.
There's a note in the margin.
These are
Surveillance
little
of
kids.
The room for their residence has concluded. We apprehended the target and filed the mission report last night. Could the voice in the recording belong to one of Rarir's targets?
Oh no. What did the Crimson Moon Dynasty even do? Examine box.
A box containing a ring inlaid with a precious gem. Must be for his girlfriend.
Oh, my heart. I'm gonna start crying by the end of this, aren't I? Like, their love story is gonna get me to cry so much.
Bookshelves full of documents.
I'm gonna cry, aren't I?
Looks like these are all files, packed with the personal details of individual Conrians. The Crimson Moon Dynasty preceded the eclipse. Since Rarir worked as a secret agent during the latter, it stands to reason that he was tasked with purging remnants of the old dynasty.
I think Rarir is just a figment of Nefer's imagination. Nah, we fought him.
What?
That would be funny, though. That would be something you'd see in, like, Star Rail or something. Can we go through here? Okay, we can't. So how do we get around to find out where... Oh. That's where it is. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Ooh. Here
Mr.
we are.
Vettelfulnir? It's been quite some time since we last met.
Rarir, I trust
like
you're
how they
here because
keep,
you have something important to
Vettelfulnir
discuss.
hidden. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Vettelfulnir looks like. He's a figment of everyone's imaginations, and the traveler in Dainsleaf imagined him. That is something you'd see in Star Rail. That is something you'd see in Star Rail.
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question. As if you knew I was coming.
Well, isn't Vettelfulnir's title the Visionary? Like, he can see into the future?
Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It
He's
is
real,
indeed
guys.
within my
He's
power
real.
to foresee
Trust.
certain things. Things like your arrival.
I was just thinking, it won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. It's a wish, isn't it?
No fooling a prophet, is there?
Let him be
Ever
happy.
since that day we met for
Vettelfulnir,
drinks,
please.
I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
That's a good question.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what
It's
will come
good
to
for
pass,
the plot, man.
it can be
like,
all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy.
my friend, it's just for the plot.
Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these feelings.
Okay,
You
so
fear
he's
my
emotionless.
silence.
Okay.
And long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up to your hopes. For both our sakes, such words are better left unsaid.
Okay.
The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies? None but our exalted king?
Or rather,
Genshin's
our king
still
as he
going.
once was.
We're still trying to figure out that
You're closer
plot.
to his majesty than I am. You must know better than anyone how much he's changed.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers, or a tyrant more terrible than the most vicious of dragons.
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live in fear of the unknown?
You make a fair point.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about stuff that's
Especially
serious, but
given
I'm
my
just like,
silence alone was all
just
it
playing
took
with my
to send you
mouse.
spiraling downwards. Very well then. Let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary, but simply as the brother of your friend. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you seek, you should find
Can we
another
just have a happy
fiancé.
marriage, please? Can we have a happy relationship where the characters aren't separated?
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I better tread carefully.
Lindis. What's the Lindis up to?
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity.
They're gonna tell her!
His name is Rayrir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
Oh,
What did you say?
oh,
Cruel irony,
Thelindis.
isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Oh,
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple.
Lindis.
It's because I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never suspect.
No,
What?
absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
So you'll just
That
stand by
took-
and watch him slaughter us to the last.
That took a quick turn. Oh, gosh.
Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so
What?
much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the
What?
dust.
We're just gonna throw all of that
As
out
long
there
as
now?
you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know
Oh.
why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets over and over again? Or why we refuse to give up on restoring the dynasty? The
Yeah, I'm
Vinster King.
curious.
A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And
Okay.
he dares to sit upon the throne? Mark my words.
Vengeance will be
Sooner or
mine.
later, Conria will fall. And it will be his doing. If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it.
I can
Just
fix
you watch.
him, says the Avenger.
It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
Hey.
The Ray
Don't we all
of
say that?
Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rayrir. But who am I to talk? Am I really
Well,
any
they've
better?
both been living a double life.
I've
so
kept my
they're,
own
they're
past
perfect
a
for each
secret
other.
this whole time too. Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal? Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his
Which one of us
prophecy.
is Hello Kitty girl?
In
Which
the
one of
end,
us is Hello Kitty girl?
nothing stays hidden forever. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose, no matter who I have to face.
Your name is Swarlog means glug. Trust. Every time you say trust me, I trust you less and less. Me? I'm Hello Kitty girl. Wow. I'm. Okay. I always thought I looked more like Cinnamoroll, but okay.
Was that Rerir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Okay.
Deli. Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right.
Oh.
I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli.
We're
People
both.
of no consequence
Hello Kitty?
always vanish so easily.
I guess I should
No
take
one
that as a
even
compliment. I
remembers
think
them.
that's so cute. Felindus, what do you gotta say?
But
What do you
surely
think?
you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this, are we?
Oh,
But
speaking of
why
Hello
does it
Kitty
have to
girl,
be
this is
this
my
way?
Melody girl over here.
do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindus, are you even listening?
She's adorable.
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering. I heard you,
Freether.
though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent,
Madoka.
and it's
No,
his job
wait,
to
it is
hunt down
Madoka.
rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family
Oh.
are only distant relatives of the main lineage.
So the Dragon
and
Ball universe with your
besides,
powers. Yes.
my eyes are perfectly ordinary. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
So couldn't your teacher just
But
like
as Orlog said,
rat you
who
out?
could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now,
Felindus-
you need to keep yourselves
Felindus
hidden.
said I can
Don't let
fix him, and
anyone
she's
find you,
trying.
anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an
Please
Eclipse
make this
operative.
work. Please be.
You need
Please.
to be
This will be a
extra
wholesome
careful
story.
when he's around.
This will be
And
a
when
cute
I am
romantic
too.
story like no
For
other.
now, don't come looking for me.
This won't be
And
bad.
if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
This won't be bad.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this
Now
time
might be a
together,
bad time, but I really
surely
love the
he wouldn't lay
designs
a
for these
hand on you.
NPCs.
I won't speak in his defense, nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. But I'll do everything I can to put an end to this. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself,
Felindus
take
thinks
it.
she's like Komagi
You'll be
from Hunter
glad you
x
took
Hunter,
some
who also
spare
swayed
change.
thing For good.
Uh,
Wait,
You call that change?
hold up,
But what about you?
hold up.
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
So is that kid like her sister, or just like the kid she looks after, or who's the kid? Okay, so we're back here.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training grounds just
Assassination
beyond this
classes.
hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
Rerir,
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down
Rerir,
others
hold
like
still. I'm gonna
prey.
throw my shoe at you.
You've been a hunter for so long now.
Just
You
like we
seem
know.
to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone.
No. Oh, all the dummies. And training. Oh, do we get to fight?
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And pray won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. How about no one will a quiet death at your hands?
I work clean. No traces.
Okay.
Doesn't think it open above board. The king just happens to need you right now. What if it doesn't?
Oh, I forgot. She's actually kind of on the play.
He's changed. Ever since he fell
Never
into the
shows
spell of that power. In the beginning, he only had you take out a handful of energy. But now,
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
No more lies. It all adds up.
I like how like Nefer's skill line kind of put in. Oh. What the heck?
was it because he didn't trust
Oh. What? I'm so sorry. What? What? Yeah, that got dark really
Don't
quick.
trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to. So don't be your own fool.
I guess we just. What?
Glynis, do you still remember Orlog?
Anakin Skywalker.
Orlog.
I didn't want.
The
I
boy
didn't want
who
to
was
do
pretending
that.
to sell flowers.
What?
You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. What about him?
Barrier is
Was
Anakin
arrested
2.0.
2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead.
He...
I just don't get it. After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
Thelindis.
No, that's not. Just hear me out.
Hear me out.
I need to go now, Thelindis.
I'm sorry, I'm trying
They're
to make a
looking
joke
for
because
us.
this is getting so serious.
You take care too. If you ever need a place to hide, come find us.
Okay. Youngling Slayer 3000. I don't want to look at that. Oh.
Author Thelindis.
That got
Over
so
the course
dark
of this
so
week,
fast.
the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All
She
subjects
is!
of observation that were sent
Like-
inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated. No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse by the day. I have
Now,
to find
if
a way or we'll
Rarier
all be in
ends up,
danger.
like, accidentally killing Thelindis, I'm gonna lose my mind.
But I...
Like, please.
If all
Please
this
don't do
research
that.
comes to
If
nothing,
they go down
what
that
then?
route, I'm gonna scream.
Sooner or later, it'll
Now I
be
have
my
to carry
neck
that
on the
guilt for
line.
the rest of your days. Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep tonight after that. Wow.
But could he really bring himself to kill me? No.
Oh,
Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
Belinda's. They're gone. Okay. Oh, it was inspired by Star Wars. They really were with this one. Oh.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
Genshin is not a
You
cheap
want-
copy. I will.
To live?
It's its own thing. They can have similarities, but that does not make them the same.
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want
Thank
to
you,
go
pizza.
on living.
Thank you.
I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on.
Really?
If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen.
I was saying Star Wars was the cheap copy. Star Wars came out first, though. Wow. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is.
Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like
reference.
this, would we?
It's the Ghost Children.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Huh. Wait. That's...
It's gonna be Felindus. It's gonna be Felindus.
Felindus?
Yep.
No. No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be.
Rarely.
A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living
It
in the
is
shadows
interesting
just
how
like
he
me.
didn't really seem to care
What
until
a fool
Felindus was
I've
involved.
been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end, Irminsul. Finster King! How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead?
If only I had
No.
a son who could bring him back. to
This
the right side.
cannot go on. This
Well, I mean-
is where it ends.
Dainsliff could, if we wanna do like one of those. Like Dainsliff. I mean, he kind of looks like Luke if you really, really think about it.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will
Oh,
find
now
you.
he's being merciful.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you?
Me?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again. To...
Please do not kill this child.
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me?
Let the kid go!
Just kidding. Go, now.
Thank you,
But
Barrier.
remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even
Go on,
shadows
child.
in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
He can try.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifalnir. What are you trying to do? Break me down?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems.
For some reason, Dottore
Let
still
her
makes this
go,
man seem like
Rhaenyra.
Mormon. Don't you
Whispers
dare
in
bring up
everything.
that name.
I will not abandon Thelindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is
Like, this guy just
changing,
immediately, like,
Rhaenyra.
killed them. Like, I'm
Keep
pretty
your
sure
eyes peeled for
Dottore,
your
like,
moment of
tortured them.
opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedifalnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then.
He's the villain.
What will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all
Thank you
connected
for
to the
the
Vinster King's
recap, Nefer.
research. The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rarir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thelindis, Rarir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants.
Okay.
It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, they might have gone on deceiving each other for the rest of their lives. And why does Vedifalnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rarir's head?
Vedifalnir is
This guy
gonna end up
kept more
being
secrets
like one
than
of the
I
main
ever
antagonists
imagined.
of the game, I think.
The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rarir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche.
Yeah.
There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation, part reasoning, but it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rarir has really been hiding.
What's he after? That's a good question. I need to know. Let's see.
Rarir, are you there?
Oh, Dane! Let's see. Moving pieces consumes action points. When all your action points are used up, you'll return to the previous save point. When a piece moves to a square with this marking, you'll gain the corresponding number of action points. This square will also become the latest save point. Okay, so we need to get it over here. Oop, I did not mean to go that direction. Okay, that is... I meant to go forward. Okay. Wrong button. I meant... They have it weird. Wait, what? You would expect that... I would expect that to be A, but that's W. You're gonna see me struggle with this a good bit here. I keep doing that. I need to stop. Point and laugh. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Okay. Wait,
hey,
that was harder than it needed
Come out,
to be.
it's urgent.
Dane? What's wrong?
Oh.
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it
Interesting
quick.
how they're using like this almost chess piece looking thing. Is there like
I've never seen Dane so
symbolism
worked up
here?
before. Whatever this
Something.
is, it must be big trouble.
Oh, we got more. I thought I was safe. Make use of the movement squares to move piece in marked directions. This does not consume action points. Yeah. It keeps doing what I don't expect it to do. Okay. Prepare to be here for 3 hours? Yeah, basically. It's gonna be a long stream and it's only just gonna be because of this. Okay. How am I supposed to... I'm pretty sure I need to grab that 5 in the middle there, but I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, you can't just press the S key. Okay. And I need it. It would help if I went in the right direction. Yeah, that's not... That won't work either. We're gonna be here for a bit. Wait, do I need to go backwards? Is that what they want me to do? Then I have 5 then. Okay. I did it! That took me way too long.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear
I think I need
Conria.
a gold star for
Don't
that.
be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness.
So they're using the
The
chess
word on the
pieces
street
as
is
a
that
sort of,
Sortologi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage.
they don't want to show off the models
But
because they don't
that
have
is
them yet. So they're
patently
just like,
false.
okay, we'll make different models
I
that are
see
way
you're missing
simpler.
an arm and a leg.
Thank
Surely
you!
only a fair fight could explain that.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have your full
This is my
support
mother-in-law.
in my research.
Lunatic.
Thank you.
Robtatir. What brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter.
Why
Whatever
does
the
this
rumors
one
may say,
low-key
I am but a
kinda
humble
look
servant
like
of the king.
an
And I can
Aha
assure
mask
you he affords me no greater
Star
convenience
Rail?
than he does you.
Like low-key, this reminds me of one of
Well, the
Aha
Universitas
masks.
Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself. So drop the humble servant act. It endears you to no one. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment.
That
and
sums
by
her
far
up,
the most
basically.
favored among the
Lunatic.
4 pillars of Conria. Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and
Thank
good
you
luck.
for explaining all
It's
of
as
that,
simple
though,
as that.
granddaughter.
Were the king not
Now
such
we
an
actually know who the
extremist,
heck this person
I
is.
hardly think I would have received a senior post at my age. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task, as I'm sure you can imagine. And as for Efterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged
Who
a
the heck is
mountain of
Efterveet?
stress.
I don't know that.
Like
name.
everything else in life, it comes with pros and cons.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
Hello, Dane.
You must be Rarir.
Yep.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of
Just like
substance
5
if you've been
minutes later, you
invited
forget
here.
who he is. Yeah.
But Dainsleif, you
I'm
better
not- I
have
don't
a very
have a
good
very
reason
good
for
memory.
convening this little gathering.
It's my brother, Vedafinir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words
Okay, so
that he had him
Vedafinir
blinded in
is
both eyes
blind?
and thrown in prison.
Vedafinir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir more than anyone else in the world. Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafinir, perhaps less so.
That's how Dane's lives.
But still, a
And
visionless
the chat message
visionary?
disappeared. Wow. Okay.
It rather inclines me to
understand
think
tech
that
today.
qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafinir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
Oh.
Hmm? You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to commit treason.
Okay.
But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafinir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first.
And also
This is
considering
not
the
the
things
conduct of a
Rhindaughter has
wise
made,
ruler.
I give him every
My
right to be
blade will
suspicious.
force the king to see the
My
error
man
of
is
his
a new
ways.
sibling basically every
So,
patch.
Vedafinir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed? You have noble ambitions, Dane, but I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of pardon.
A letter of pardon? For whom? Thelendis? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a
Trying to
pardon
save
for
his wife.
anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim.
Here we go again. What are those?
This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Ravir's past? Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
Alright. Conceal mark the number of action points to defeat your opponent's pieces. Your pieces will only attack if they have more action points than okay. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Y'all really have no faith in me. Wow. Okay. You're gonna have to bear with me for these puzzles. There we go. There we
Author
go.
Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location.
Yeah, I did not spend
Moon
3
marrow
hours.
can thus
Thank
be
you.
defined as a spatial
Why are
gateway.
you so surprised?
However, there are
I'm
a
good
number
at
of
video
hurdles
games.
to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the
I see
gateway
how it
requires
is.
a specific
Good
power
grief,
source,
I see how it
which the
is.
relevant literature indicates. An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains in the single digits. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab.
Oh.
The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy research, which has stymied all Crimson Moon-related projects. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this,
So
as well
wait,
as making ourselves overly
if
reliant on a
Arlecchino
single
is a part
resource.
of the Crimson Moon
We are
Dynasty,
neglecting other promising
how the heck
technologies.
is she alive?
I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful.
Because like they've
But
been like
as a
killing
Moon
a
Marrow
lot of
researcher,
them.
I desperately want to see the world beyond the gateway. If we really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go about taming the unknown? My imagination is endlessly fueled by questions such as these.
I don't know. Maybe? Here we go again! Here we go again! The genetics problem. I don't know. Oh, hello! Don't worry, you're not late. I've just been really bad at the game. There we go. Y'all really have no faith in me after that first section. This is fine. Okay. Okay. guess I just wasn't supposed to go that way. If I just... You're having fun. That's all that really matters. I just want to stab these things. I'm just gonna stomp on them because chat's being... Behave yourself. Be nice. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, that was not a problem. That was not a problem.
I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Delindis, did you hear about what happened?
Oh?
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed.
You really have too much hope in the man, Delindis.
You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened. You understand?
What if he finds out that you pried into his secrets?
Don't be silly.
Why are you
I don't know what
surprised?
secrets he does or doesn't have.
Why are you surprised every time I actually
guy
complete
who
it?
happens to run some errands for the king.
I'm clipping this, by
Are
the way.
you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon.
Hey,
all you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe,
don't
then
go
in the
exposing
future,
my secrets.
everyone will be able to see a red moon.
A red moon? You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
Why is this sounding like a goodbye?
I promise, Delindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins, no matter how long it takes.
The rarer I know. I heard Darth Vader 2.0 Delindis. Probably. Oh, we got big guys. Alright. I think I'm finally starting to get a hang on the mechanics. Never mind. Okay. So I'm not supposed to go that way, so we're gonna go this way. Guys, it's only been 1 hour and I've only been at this for 20 minutes. Calm down. Okay. That was incorrect. Okay. Hold on, I need a big brain here. For once in my life, I need to actually think.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Okay.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this!
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of Conria.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rheindotter will disarm the security measures.
Okay.
My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
All right. Okay. So now we gotta play as Dane. What do you mean you're somewhat impressed? Excuse? Excuse? Oh, never mind. We're still playing as Rarier. Makes sense. I went the wrong way. Editor, cut that. I immediately forgot all of the controls. Wow. Hello, welcome in. Lock in, Luminara, lock in. That's hard. You asked too much of me. This way. This. Nope. I was supposed to go back. Okay.
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of dignity. This is dire. Found you. Hello, Mr. Vedifalnir.
I'm trying.
It's you.
Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how unfairly this world responds to words of earnest remonstration.
Okay, so we're gonna overthrow the king.
What did you
and
prophesize
then
this time?
Rarier and Thalindis are gonna get their
It wasn't
happy
a prophecy.
Trust.
It was a word of warning. Someone had to say it. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path,
Obanai
Conria
Igoro,
will
is that
surely
you?
fall.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Forgive my curtness, Vedifalnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been brewing for a long time. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So,
that's what I was wondering.
He doesn't want you having visions of them either.
Multiple themes in
He blinded you because he thought this
there?
would make the visions stop.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future.
Yeah, there's multiple themes.
Right up until...
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
Oh, hold up.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go down as the most tumultuous day in Conrian history.
I sense hatred in you, but also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed, that will be the end of the story. But this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter in a whole new story. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them. You're not here for justice, are you? You're here for yourself.
Got him.
Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me right now.
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
Get him, Rerir. Save us.
We could be.
7 more years of Genshin.
But I need
just
you to
end
be
it
honest
now.
with me, Vedafilnir. At this point, you're my only hope for the future.
You mean your future? With your beloved, Felindis?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems of our age. So tell me, what is my solution? What's the answer?
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be?
They're gonna have a very
not.
happy ending together. I
Maybe
know it.
you are willing to pay a certain
They can have a
price
very
in the
happy
pursuit
ending.
of happiness.
Trust.
But
This is not
unfortunately,
copium.
fate
This is
does
absolute
not
delusion.
negotiate. That is the cruelest thing about fate. It is unmoved by your sacrifices.
That can't be true. I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power.
Ow.
So I can protect the things I love. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? Why? Why are you doing all this?
Good
My
question.
voice. In your head. So, you hear it too? The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you crazy. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedafilnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd discovered some monumental secret.
I've seen the edits.
Suddenly switched to looking
I haven't
extremely
seen
weary.
You like. I've seen the edits. I've seen the images. I haven't seen the movie. I need to watch the movie. Voices in my head, yeah. There's always that one little voice in your head that's always talking to you, right? Like, when you have conversations with yourself, there's that one voice that'll answer back.
Very well then. My advice
Or am I
to you
just
is as
weird?
follows. You must
Of course, I'm weird.
persevere.
I'm a VTuber for crying out loud.
Whatever trials and tribulations you may face, be steadfast in the belief that they are your path to the future. For as long as you live, your story with Felindis shall not come to an end. That is the only chance you have of fighting back against fate. It is up to you whether you believe my words. Regardless, that is all I will say on the matter. I have no right to intervene any further.
Yeah.
I will hold you to your word.
Get him, Rerir.
Thank you for setting me free. In return, I will tell you one more thing that you cannot
I thought you said you were
afford
done
to ignore.
yapping.
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea what it could mean.
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
Oh no.
The Universitas? Oh no!
Oh,
I'm
it's
sure
the
we'll be
Lindas.
seeing each other again very soon,
Oh
Reria.
no.
Whatever Vedifalnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
Get him. Go find your wife. Treasure. Oh, and go.
Monsters? Is this Rhine-Daughter's doing? With the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
Feel this ancient power. Think you can get away? No more lies.
Got him.
The Universitas. That reminds
He's
me
back
of a
to
rumor I once
he's
heard.
back to human self, not chess
Allegedly, the
piece
king
self.
installed secret
Chess piece.
mechanisms in the palace and around the city.
I cannot speak
No one
today.
knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were ever going to activate, it would probably be on a night like tonight.
Beautiful nears the opposite. He's a yapper. Yeah.
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Okay.
Save me! I can't! Ah!
That sounded like an explosion. So the rumor is true? The king really went through with it? What other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power from the Abyss. And given it's a major center of Abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will be in grave danger. I have to hurry!
Go.
May I present?
Serena's just like dying over here, and I don't like seeing my characters with red health, so we're just gonna.
Can't hide the truth. Here we go. Seek within.
Get him.
Live.
The show begins. That was uncalled for. Time for takeoff.
It's the microphone. Trust.
A great undertaking. Burst forth. It all adds up.
Why are there 3 of them?
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
No more lies.
Yahoo!
Moments of birth.
Let the world come alive!
Come here, you.
Deception ends here.
They knew what they were doing with that Nefer animation.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Live. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
There we go. Oh, there's treasure. Oh, and I need to heal my characters. There's gonna be another fight after this. I'm gonna have to heal our. But yeah, they knew what they were doing with that Nefer animation. I need to cook more. There we go. do.
Monsters at the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no, they're coming.
Melendez?
It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons?
Find a stabby.
Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need help!
Rare, help your wife.
Stay back! Please stay back! Please!
Come on. Come on. Oh. Cutscene!
What's that?
Reverie. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
No!
Celindus? No, don't do it! Celindus! Celindus!
I told you, Rarier. Let her go. You will find someone better.
Battlefield, shut the heck up!
No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join.
Oh, that is creepy.
Rarier, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair or desire. We all have our own.
He's going to the dark side now.
Rarier.
Celindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rarier? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. will find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born.
I'm not crying. I need a minute. Trying so hard not to cry right now. I cannot see that. that hurt. Oh. Why did that get me? No. No. I might need like 5 minutes or something. I'm gonna mute for a minute and just like go wash my face or something, cause oh gosh. Bear with me for a minute. Model's gonna do something weird or something. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I was trying to make sure the model worked before I unmuted there. Dang. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, that hurt. And like, I should be used to that. That just, wow. Wow. Like, I knew that was coming too. Like, there was no way Genshin was gonna have a happy couple. I knew it was coming. Thank you for bearing with me. Won't lie, that was insane. It was like, wow. Holy cow.
A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong sense of loathing. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything.
Yeah.
Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy.
Yeah.
Cruel as it may be, that was Conria's fate.
Alright. So this was only one, that was only one part of the quest. Wow. That was a lot to unpack. Sneffer okay?
Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Never! How are you holding up? Feeling okay?
She's fine. Boss is a pro.
We all saw
Yes,
you were worried, Yehuda.
I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rerir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal tragedy, as he said himself.
Can somebody give this man a hug? And
I
therapy.
mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone, but they did give us a clear glimpse into his life in Conria. However, I would not consider Rerir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era. Yet, when the catastrophe of a generation strikes, nobody is safe.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nod Krai in their hour of need?
That's not what I meant.
And yeah, Albedo
Although I
is
do
in
hope
my
you
team.
choose to
the one
remain a part
person
of the
that was
plan.
just like, yeah, I saw him
Without
there.
The mission ahead will be all but impossible.
Yeah, he's there.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't appreciate being bossed around. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now?
Yeah, tell
Most of what
Yehuda
I saw
everything.
went right over my head.
Tell Yehuda
Patience.
everything.
You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice. Yehuda?
Yes, boss.
She was
Let me
worried.
get that door for ya.
She was worried.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
She was worried.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first clause say?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Yehuda.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the curatorium abides by the very strictest of labor policies. You don't seriously think I'm cruel enough to treat her like my slave? In any case, I've hardly shied away
No
from
comment,
my share of the
Never.
work
No
today.
comment.
Hope I don't catch Flintz and Varka lounging about in their chairs, enjoying a
98%
leisurely
of
cup
characters
of
in
tea.
Genshin need therapy, to
There's
be honest.
nothing
Yeah,
I dislike
they
more
do.
than other people
Like, I think-
enjoying themselves while I'm hard at work.
I think Varessa and Xiangling are the only ones who are like the mentally healthiest characters in this series.
Oh no.
Oh, Nefer? You good?
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Oh, we're in Sumeru!
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves.
We're in
I'm not
Sumeru!
that kind of boss. And it would go against the curatorium's labor policy.
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long.
She
You
talks!
just appeared by the door a moment ago.
I'm gonna get so excited every time she talks.
Boss, What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But
wait.
How?
Hold on, that's why Paimon isn't there.
How indeed.
Yehoda
this place
is
should
beautiful.
heed my will alone.
Yehoda is
All
amazingly
thoughts and
designed.
actions
I
that
love,
occur in
I
here
love it.
are just a result of pawns
I love the
moving
little
across
bat
the chessboard in a
aspects of it.
carefully calculated manner.
It's so good.
And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once.
Yeah, we don't have
It was the
Paimon with us
first
to be the
time I used the
mouthpiece,
chess set.
so she's
Is there any
able to
similarity
talk for
between what
once.
happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Alright.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Just like give her
listen to
something to
you.
hold, and I think she would be
Whatever
happy.
would I do without you, Yehoda?
Just like hand her
What?
like an earring or
Really?
something, and just be like, "This is your
Yes,
job. Hold an
really.
earring."
Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay.
I love her
Well,
expressions.
Anyway, I was
She's
thinking
so
of
animated.
fetching
It's
some
so
water.
cute.
There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't
Okay.
I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time,
Looking at my grades, be
I'd
like,
love to borrow Yehoda
Yeah.
for a day to help out at
Yeah.
First Moon Scions.
we've all had
Would
that
you
one
be
day where we just
amenable to
don't want to
that,
look at
Boss
what our
Nefer?
grades are, and we look at it
Lama.
exactly the way
Have I ever
Yehoda
told
does.
you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination.
Sorry, I wasn't
Time
paying
to rally,
attention. Where did
everyone.
that come from?
Follow me.
Could the Tanjiro effect work on any Genshin characters? If it could work on broken people in Kimetsu no Yaiba, I'd imagine it would work on a lot of characters in Genshin who need therapy. Yeah. Just send Tanjiro. Just send Tanjiro to Teyvat. And then I think he'd fix most of these people's problems. Send him in, like, have him stand in front of Rear and just be like, "Do you need a hug? Tell me about your wife." I'm only joking about it because it hurts.
As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces. You have my word that I will get us all out of here.
Alright. Moonless night. Okay, so I do have a question for y'all. Earlier, or like in another stream, I said I was saving for Duren. However, I did realize that I do need a better cryo DPS for certain things. So should I just pull for Skirk? Should I just like do the 110 pull here and pray? Should I give in to the crippling gambling addiction? Or should I wait until after the quest and just do that before I end stream? Do we give in to crippling gambling addiction, or do we wait till end stream? I mean, if you want a chance to lose another 50-50, then go for it. How do you know my luck ratio? Right. How could you possibly know about how bad my luck could be? Where's the freaking woman? There she is. How could you possibly know about how bad my luck is? Become one of us and become a gambler? Alright, I'll just gamble away. There's no chance that it's a 5-star, but we're just gonna do it. Yeah. I thought so. It's gonna be all weapons. I swear if it's all weapons. If it's an all weapon pull, I'm gonna throw something. Yeah. Look at that. Disgusting. Look at that. Why did I click that? So we're just gonna grab one of these. And then we're gonna leave that alone until after we're done with the quest. Because we're just gonna do this one today. Yeah.
This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
Oh.
There's...
Okay.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour. Wait.
Oh. It's him.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you all day. I think he has some news for you.
Time to
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change? I know I saw some more.
Wait, can we see what little
What do you mean
Nefer
loose
looks
change?
like?
Oh, come on,
I
I'm
need
too
to
old
see
for
what
this.
little Nefer
Just
looks
pretend
like.
you
If
saw
little
nothing.
Nefer is really cute, then that may just cure my depression from the rare stuff. Okay, is there anyone who's played this this quest before?
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been
And
up
if
to
so,
recently?
could you tell me
I'm
how
trying to get
long
in his
I
good
have
books and I need a
left,
way in.
approximately?
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Peppy?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival.
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle
I'd pay
Retinue
$50
says my
to
dad's looking
see
for me.
young Nefer. I can go grab my wallet right now.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords. Come find me when you're done.
Pile of stones. Got it.
We're just gonna ignore him. What's this quest called? Dance of Death, Serpent, and Scorpion. Yeah. Because if it's gonna be like a really long time for me to finish this up, then I'm probably gonna end stream earlier than intended. I do have some work I need to get to today.
Hi, Dad.
Little
Uncle
camera
Retinue
wobbles.
said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just
You
a figure
mean
of
to tell me
speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging
Oh,
war.
yo. You mean to tell me that this man... You mean to tell me that this man is Nefer's father? This is not Nefer's father. There's no way. He looks so crusty. There's no way.
I was
this
talking
could
about
be
our
Nefer's
war against
father.
thirst. I went out to fix our
It's
water
another
supply
3
problem,
hours?
and now I'm back. Which
Alright.
means...
So, I guess when we're done with the Nefer stuff and we get
That's
out of
right.
here,
I found a new one and
then
brought back
I
as
think
much
I'm just gonna
water
end
as I could
stream.
carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in.
Nefer POV
And you
is
wouldn't
how
be spending all
Shinobu
your
looks
time
like
out searching for
Tsukiyomi.
new water sources.
I mean,
As the
I
chief
do
of our
kinda
tribe,
headcanon
I'm
that they
supposed
kind
to
of
be
have,
leading
like,
us out of
a
hardship and
parental
poverty.
bond, almost, because
onto
Kiyome,
better
like,
things.
rescued her when
You
she
know
was a
how
kid, her and
prosperous our
Tenai.
ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this, if it wasn't for the endless wars over the years. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partnership.
Okay.
It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long. Seeking opportunities elsewhere is the best thing for us, and the fastest way to progress.
So,
Oh, yo!
do
Show
you
me
get
little
anything
Nefer,
good out
and
of
my
being
life
a
is
special
yours!
ambassador?
Because I guarantee
Of course.
she would be an
My
adorable
luck's
child.
improving all the time.
And that's something I would want to give a hug
One day,
to.
I swear I'm gonna lead us out of this place. We'll find somewhere new. Somewhere better.
Wait, seriously, how are they related? How are they related? No, I don't believe it. I refuse. This way? Father looks like Prince Ali who got a genie from the lamp in the Middle East. Yeah. You don't know what you're saying anymore. Hey, it's funny to see
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief.
And did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special
Bravery and
ambassador act?
stupidity can
Yeah,
go
nice
hand
try.
in hand.
We spoke to the
She's
academia.
adopted.
They said it was all news to them. You're a liar and a cheat.
Oh. Oh no.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood.
What blood?
Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers' weapons of choice. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. I was the one who helped you and your colleagues avoid the quicksand in the desert. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I hope this one makes it to you safely. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in
character betrayed by
Iab
another.
territory. It was a matter of survival. Praise the gods. The well of the Iab tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but not without being spotted. I fear they will retaliate. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can convince them that this was the Academia's decision and prevent them from retaliating. This is an emergency. Please send help as soon as possible.
Looks like this letter never got sent.
Yeah.
The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. Some parts are barely legible.
And yet somehow you understood it.
A ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell. Their whole village was butchered over a sip of water.
You're faking a fraud, says the guy who's also a fake and a fraud. Average anime argument, but when it comes to tribes
Officer,
arguing with
welcome.
each other.
Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libations.
This is the finest wine our village has to offer. I promise.
Well, they got the Google attachment. He's gonna spit it out and yell at him.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place.
Learned from
Give her a
Nefer's
chance.
life, don't write
let her
letters,
talent go
they
to
got
waste.
Killed in a sandstorm. Yeah.
I don't
Write
recognize
a text
her.
instead.
New arrival?
She showed up here a few days ago and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help. I'm begging you.
Yes.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family? How many of you are there?
They're dead.
Just the one.
Oh.
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form.
All right. So she was an academia student. Nefer is a really good camera.
Nefer?
Yeah.
You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
No more lies.
I clicked the wrong button. Hello, person.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Oh,
yes,
gosh.
Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind. Almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
Yeah.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are. And I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a
it just
shelf.
happens to be in the area
Whatever you're
that
looking
we're
for,
already
that'd be the
in.
place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you.
Old film.
I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me. It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful and leaves the losers to suffer and die.
My dear child, don't tell me you've given up on life already.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
So we get Nefer backstory, and then Rare backstory. And we did not get to see Tiny Nefer, which means I am still gonna be sad. Oh, there's the box.
This must be it. A big cardboard box. Let's take a look.
What are we looking for? Oh, we're doing this again. Dang, her arms are long.
A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a Core of 30 representative. This one was never even opened. I guess the recipient didn't care who was it addressed to? I don't recognize the name. This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is Changes Observed in Satyavada Life Symptoms. Why do all these letters read like full-blown dissertations? Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. All the barriers between levels of consciousness disappeared as our minds soared around in circles, looking for a branch to... In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description of incense poisoning. The Immorta Darshan strictly prohibits the use of hallucinogenic substances.
Oh, good grief.
But I believe there are still people getting away with it. For example, my neighbor who always breaks out into song and dance after using incense. This seems like something the academia would want to know about. Why wasn't it collected? Wait, what's this? The note says, the sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushrooms. I would send it back, but no return address was provided.
Okay.
Stamped by the Grand Conservator of the House of Dana. This next one is addressed to Grand Sage Azar.
We're gonna be doing some snooping. Okay, I need to ask those who knew what Azar did. Who's worse, Azar or the father from from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? The one that turned his daughter into a chimera? Who's worse, Azar or Chimera Man? I don't remember his name, so I can't, like... Who's worse?
A few words of protest regarding recent changes in Sumeru's educational policy. In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students from the desert region, as per the policy to this effect. However, it appears to me that these students have not, in fact, been provided with educational opportunities that are, in any meaningful sense, equal to those enjoyed by their peers.
Probably the one from Full Metal Alchemist.
as well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and
The man who
perfunctory
imprisons
tutoring.
Nahida because she
They
wasn't
do
as
not
smart
even have
as
full
Greater Lord
access to the
Rukkhadevata, or he
Akasha
didn't think she was
system.
as smart as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Education is the fundamental
Yeah, no, he's
purpose of this
worse.
institution.
Other guy's worse.
Which should go
Never
without
mind.
saying in a nation whose founding virtues are knowledge and wisdom. I ask you, is the lip service we pay to the policy of education for desert students truly the standard of pedagogy to which the academia aspires? As Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative, but do not forget your roots. You and I were once students too, as was everyone else in this institution. I do hope you will give some serious attention to this matter. I encourage you to discuss issues like this with myself and others, and listen to some alternative opinions. Great letter. Shame it didn't get to where it needed to. And the sender is... Huh?
Oh!
Sage Cyrus of Spontamod.
That makes sense. So didn't he look
I
after
didn't
Senna?
realize anyone else even knew how bad students like
correct
me
me if
have
I'm
it in
wrong,
this
but
place.
I thought he looked after
So
Sino.
this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Nice one, Grand Sage. Really enlightened leadership.
She knows what's up.
Whatever. This isn't what I came here for. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert would even make it here. I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. Must have been years since. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this place.
Effort, be smart.
Wait.
It just like
Could
slid
this be
over.
it?
This fancy envelope in the box was crude, written on crude quality paper.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinue, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. You seemed very pleased and told me your
Because
name.
the bro just knows. Arataki Ito.
In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business. And I therefore see you all as friends. You were kind enough to leave your contact details, so we could stay in touch. The Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. You were sympathetic towards my plight, promising to make me a special ambassador of the academia and help us. This brings me to my reason for writing. Our tribe has fallen on particularly hard times, and I would like... There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. To ensure my people's survival, the Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians. While we trace our ancestry to Tulatala, we worship the Lord of Flowers and have had relatively good relations with our fellow tribes, up until now. I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. So I took some water to keep me and my tribe alive.
Yeah.
My actions are certain to
So
incur their wrath.
that's what they got
When we
killed
met,
for?
you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. I would like to take you up on that offer, because That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert. And I told you a little about my daughter, Nefer. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited. Would you consider enrolling my daughter at the academia? She is a smart
Wanted
girl.
to make sure his daughter had an education.
I know she won't disappoint you.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember the name Sinue. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, Like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done.
I shall see myself out now. So we're leaving. This is where we get explanation as to why she's in Nod Krai. Yeah.
I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything.
Nefer? You packed your bag.
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with, and they Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has hallucinogenic effects.
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown? You're just letting me have it? But you said it's a rare and valuable commodity.
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant. It's not worth much. Keep it, it's fine.
But Nefer...
All right, that's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even in those ruins. And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. No time to reminisce. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive.
Just
but
when
either
I
way,
was like,
I expect I'll forget you
Nefer.
pretty quickly.
At least she has one friend. No, she completely forgot about this woman. Or she claims to. She could be lying again. Let's see how much further we can go. Ooh.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made.
And now look at her.
If not,
teamed up with us.
I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Iab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Iab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong, beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
So they're thieves too!
Wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom.
Oh.
Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Iab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great archaeological interest to the Academia. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation rights.
Ooh.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
Don't get greedy, Iab.
Oh. Okay.
We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
So what if it was?
Never be ready to fight.
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief,
yeah,
that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
I love the smirk.
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. Nice. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while and enjoying some Iab hospitality?
Gladly.
I don't trust
I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
I feel like she's pulling a fast one on him, but I don't know if it's just like me. Brings some shocking news. What did she do?
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency!
Oh.
It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Iab's military superiority, and yet...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well.
I definitely don't trust anyone in this
coincidence.
situation. I don't either.
Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't think so.
What are the chances?
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
Tension.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this. That well is ours, and so is the mora.
Give me the mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger.
Yeah, she's pulling his leg.
What an amazing feeling.
She's messing with him.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the EAB, yes?
The EAB are ruthless murderers who don't listen to
Yeah.
reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief. If you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The EAB have held back our academic pursuits for too long, and our patience is wearing thin. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, it'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies.
Never is like
the Unut have always had strained relations with the EAB,
and it's
which makes you our natural allies. Natural allies. Weren't the EAB your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats. Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything.
Ooh. She could super easily have been a villain. And you know what? I would respect it. Like, dang. Bonked my mic there. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, she can be a villain.
Yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others.
What blood?
You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The
She's
monsters
so
who destroyed my
creepy.
home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor.
Yo.
It's a better place without all these people around.
She is so cool.
Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. But
She
you
has
couldn't
every
do
right
what
to
had
be a
to be
villain.
done. So I did it for you.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Come on, Yehoda.
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Lauma, you tired?
I love
Yes.
Yehoda.
If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
Yeah.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? That's where this story at. I guess that's how things go in the desert.
I've been to a similar place with a friend from the desert before. Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says.
She would be
I never
such a
wanted
cool
to believe
villain,
it,
though,
but
not
looking
gonna
back
lie.
now,
I'm glad she's
I'm
on our
as
side.
desert as they come.
But it would be
You
so cool to have her as a
mentioned
villain.
temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from. The power to peer into other people's minds.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to do with King Det.
Sounds impressive.
Ah, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
Sino mentioned.
Sino's
Everyone tell your best
hardly
dad
a figure
joke.
of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
What about him? Is he a big deal or something?
Well, he's not a small deal. Please, this is the bare bone basics. Save the flattery. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
Alright. Let's wrap this up. Alright, here we are.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance.
It's okay, Yehuda. You don't...
I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
It's okay.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King.
Thoth,
one of the
the
7
Ibis
pillars
King,
of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers of King Deshret. Let's take a look.
Okay. We gotta learn about Sumeru history that I definitely didn't read about. Oh, cutscene. Ooh. Oh. Hello.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Kitty.
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's almost
If
over.
there was nothing to fear, then we wouldn't have a cutscene. Yeah! How did he get here?
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Yo! There we go.
How repulsive.
Nice. We out of here? Yes. Columbina. Dane. Oh. Calm down, he's still in the box. Everything good? Yo.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
You did great, Columbina. You did amazing.
It's
You did
okay.
amazing, Columbina.
I'm just glad no one was hurt. Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsliv. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved.
So he didn't tell us.
I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Nice.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir, it seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
Nice.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
It's Conrio. We don't
Rerir was
question
a
it.
secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins.
This is great for lore.
As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple.
Wait,
and
so your
there,
cat
he
is
made
like
deal
a
with me.
god?
This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis.
Or it's like a
With
pet
this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth, but I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
Before long, the group is... Are we still going?
Thank you all for being here.
Albedo!
As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background.
My man!
I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed.
This was worth it. This was completely worth it. This was worth it. I need to calm down. There he is. Simping part 2, everyone. Okay.
The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King.
That's my man.
I will now share the important details of the story. Please save any questions or comments.
It really is. I really need to like hold it back. Never narrates Rerir's backstory to the whole group. Okay, yay. We've already discussed all of this, so I'm just gonna skip it. Husband. That's my husband right there.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions.
Thank you,
No
Varka.
matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives in Nod Krai. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it's simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in...
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate. And this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lama? Any
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions,
the lore
is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge.
I'm
Others
still mentally distracted
of
by
a
Albedo,
gateway
like,
to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon.
Okay.
But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a... And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Raker of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may have to leave unsolved for now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me
He
for a
looks
moment,
so short
I
against
have a
all these
bold
other
conjecture of my
characters.
own
I'm
regarding
sorry.
the world beyond the gateway.
I still love him anyway.
I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Raker of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments.
No, I'm okay with not locking in.
With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the Wild Hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
He thinking. Listen, I need a smart guy, because as I think you saw earlier, you were commenting on it earlier, you made fun of me for it earlier. Those puzzles earlier with the chess pieces. I'm a little stupid, so I need a smart one. I need a smart cookie to balance it out. So, also look at him. He's gorgeous. Look at my man.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the Wild Hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back
so
together.
Tiny.
He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole
Honey,
again.
you're adorable.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there's any validity to my suspicions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation. Already, it has greatly enriched my understanding of the entity we face.
Seriously, Hoyo, I need to know. Hoyo, look at me right now, Hoyo. Can I just like ignore saving Nod Krai and just like hang out with my husband, please? Can I just do that? Can I please just do that? I already have enough trauma from Rerir and Tholindis' story. Can I just stay with my man as therapy? Can I just stay with my man? I need the therapy. Please and thank you. I'm not even listening. I just hear his voice and I'm gone. Yeah, that's what happens. It's a normal obsession, I promise.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
No, it's not. I'm lying.
I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
He's mad that I'm not paying attention. I'm just simping over Albedo over here.
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
Yeah. The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort,
over
but
here talking with the cat.
My heart goes out to you.
Mine too. We could never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies. And the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Aww.
Thank you, both.
We made him happy.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan.
Back at the hotel, you sit with Paimon for a while and discuss what lies ahead.
Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation.
Hi, Varka. How much longer is this quest?
Nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in, though.
hotel room.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm technically a knight. Barging into people's private quarters isn't the kind of thing we do.
Good choice. The man is a unit, by the way. Like, every single character looks tiny.
Never went back
to
to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. Their powers are beyond our comprehension.
Say it was 3 hours. Is that Aura Man? Yes, it's Aura Man. It's your favorite Aura Man.
It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out.
Like, I wasn't gonna do like
we have to come up with a plan
quest,
and
though.
take care of him before that happens.
For a bit. But they have not stopped talking. There's like no breaks.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be the case.
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time.
No,
for the
don't
most
apologize.
part,
You got
it seemed like
things
she
to
was
do
trying to
too,
convince me
so
how
I
precious
don't
her
require
chess
you
set
to
is.
sit here and watch all
What
my
a long
streams
and
all the way
storied
through.
history it has. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days at most.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
Yes, we can, Paimon, because we are the protagonists.
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us?
I'll see what
Great.
I can do.
I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't
Oh, there's
promise
a
it's gonna
typo
work
here.
yet, but at least it's a start.
Oh, there's a typo here. You see this word right here? It should be spelled out as Luminara's husband. They misspelled that.
We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's what we're thinking.
Shocking plan. Nothing can phase the greatest traveler and the trustiest travel guide in Teva. It doesn't take you long to get behind it.
We felt a little uneasy about roping you
And
into
we're
this.
not gonna know
I mean,
about it at all.
Firstly, you're not locals, and
Hey.
secondly, none
Hey,
of us are
Ray,
your boss.
Ray.
You're well
You
within
knew
your
this
rights to
from last
refuse if you
stream.
so choose.
You know I'm a simp. And like Albedo isn't even the one that I'm the worst with. There is another fictional character out there, not in Genshin, but another fictional character out there that I would argue I simp for a little bit more than Albedo.
Roping us in?
I'm not gonna
Why
say
would you
who
even
it
say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Rayher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
And we don't hear what she says.
I see your point, yeah. But if
I
that's how
think
we're
I
going
know
to
who
approach
it
this,
is. Don't say it.
you better make sure you're ready.
If you know who it is, don't say it. Please. Don't do it.
To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Rayher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation.
Paimon's told me I needed to work on that.
Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Now I'm omega tempted to say it because he told me not to. Ray, I will give you $5 to not say it. I will pay you to not tell anyone.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
All right. So I guess this is a good stopping point. So I don't necessarily have anything planned for next weekend. However, I do want to be able to stream then. So either we're gonna do more Nod Krai stuff, or alright. Okay, so either we're gonna do more Nod Krai stuff, or we're gonna do a different game. I found this one on Steam, and I'm a little bit curious about it since I've heard about it from 3D modeling communities since I've been trying to get into that. It's this indie horror game called Garden of Banban, and I looked at the first chapter and it is free on Steam, so I was considering trying that out. I've heard a lot of bad things about it, but I want to try it for myself just to see if it is that bad. But also, I am ridiculously far behind in Genshin, so I will need to work on that. I'll probably do some considering over the course of this week, and we'll see where that gets me. Thank you for coming on in today, and yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this stream. So thank y'all for thank y'all for coming in and watching me scream, cry, and simp. And I'll be looking forward to seeing you all in the next one. So again, thank you so much, and farewell. Bye.